We're about to do a clean out of this house right here for the customer. Oh, the weeds have taken over the beds. And it's crazy because there's weedberry fabric down here too. Underneath you can see the weedberry fabric. All these weeds came straight through. All this weedberry fabric is crazy. They're way out of control. They want this bush right here removed as it's overgrowing the concrete slab over here. But yeah, these things are vicious. As you can see, we got a lot of work behind us and ahead of us. What we're going to do is we're going to take out all these weeds and we're going to spray them, and we're going to have a homeowner keeps up. There's a grasshopper. We're going to have the homeowner keep spraying them to kill them, and then we'll come through after everything's done and dead. Then we'll come through with the fabric and try it again. Hopefully the fabric will hold these weeds off, but I just think these weeds are so well established and whatnot that they're going to grow through pretty much anything we put down. Because this is a heavy duty fabric. It looks like the woven fabric. That's like a real thick stuff, like a tarp. It's still going through it. So yeah, we're definitely got our work cut out for us here. We'll be here for a while, but we'll update you guys with the process as we're doing it. Alright, Kobe cut down some of the weeds so it's a little bit more manageable to get in here. There's weedberry fabric under here. So the weedberry fabric, pretty much all the weeds are locked in with the weedberry fabric. So all we got to do is pretty much just pull this like a big old blanket. It comes right up with all the weeds and everything. Might need to get the knife to cut it in sections because it's going to be a lot. Trying to do it all at once. But if you see, once we pull this stuff up, it'll be nice and clean, no weeds underneath. All right, let's go. I'm going to grab this. All right, we got everything whacked down, and now what we're going to do is we're going to pull this landscape fabric. The landscape fabric was put down. We put it down probably say a year or two ago, and the weeds just took it over. But one good thing about the weedberry fabric is all the weeds have grown up through it. So once we pull the weedberry fabric up, all the weeds are going to come through with the weedberry fabric. So what we're going to do is just keep on pulling straight down the line. This is all pinned in here, so it might be kind of hard to lift up. Keep on pulling it. Gotta hoss it up. Then leg power. Yeah, pull that big boy out. My legs don't wiggle. You'll be jiggling. I think that's a good point. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the sawzall and cut it. It's getting too heavy right now, but if you can see right here, looks like there's still some of the roots in here, but it took all the green stuff out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come through here with the tiller. We got the little tiller, so we're gonna try to break up all the roots with the tiller. tiller, and then we're gonna spray with weed killer. Try to kill all the weeds before we put down any more weed barrier fabric.
As you can see here, we got most of this stuff. Got most of the stuff taken out in the front and on the side over here. We got this grass trimmed down. We took out this bush right here, so I'm gardening it all. We got all this landscape fabric out through here. Chris is taking out some of the fabric down here.
Hopefully that's cut enough. Go around this direct TV. One side to the other. Toss this bit.
Yeah, it's almost good. It's true landscaper right here.
Alright, now we're gonna cut it. The sawzall section. It's getting pretty heavy. All that dirt.
Bada bing, bada boom.
One big piece.
Full of weeds.
Hold it up. Keep pulling.
Chug and chug, baby. Blanket of weeds. Yeah.
How you clean out a big area. Weed barrier fabric. Let's hit this. No, let's get the whole area done. Alright, we got most of these weeds out. We weed whacked them all down. Then we took the weed barrier fabric out. So now there's little tiny roots through here. All the green stuff's up, but all the little tiny baby roots are through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to rototill it and try to break up all those roots. Then after we do that, we're going to smooth it all out and then spray some weed killer, hopefully to kill all the roots. So that way the weeds don't come back. So that's the last thing they want, is to pay a company to come out here and weed everything, and then weed everything, put the mulch down, and then a few weeks later all the weeds start popping back up. So we're going to till it up a little bit, try to break all these roots up. Not warmed up yet. On the GX25 kick. Come on, baby. We just did this little section right here. You can see that a lot of these roots are surfacing. So right here, as we tilled it all up, all these roots are all broken up and they're not attached to anything anymore. So that's a good sign right there. Now we'll smooth everything out, and then I'm going to mix up some weed killer. We'll spray the whole thing with weed killer within the next week or so. Spray it every few days, and hopefully we'll kill out all the remaining roots.
Let's get it.
Alright, what you gotta do, we're mixing up this formula now. So you get this right here, the 2-gallon sprayer. We're just gonna fill it up with water first. And we're gonna put this bad boy, this Roundup Concentrate Plus. So this right here says visible results as fast as 9 hours, rain proof in 30 minutes. We've already got some other stuff in here, so some of the same stuff from last time. So that's why it's all foaming up. But alright, I think we got enough water in there. I'm gonna turn this off. Alright, make sure you don't get this on your skin, because get some of that foam off the top. Alright, we're good now. Alright, so I think it's about 4 ounces per gallon is what they say to put in there. But I like to mix it a little hot. What they recommend is probably not enough. So it's got a child-proof cap, crisp-proof cap. Can't get in this mud. Gotta squeeze it, turn it. That's the good stuff right there. So this is 2 gallons. We should be putting 8 ounces in here. Probably gonna put about 12 ounces. Make it nice and hot. Alright. This bad boy on here. Fill it up a little too much. Twist it on. Alright, then you pump, 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 pump. Get it pressurized. And these come on this way. I'll show you how to spray this mud. We're gonna blow everything off or not. I'll just show you how the homeowner's gonna do it. I'm told the homeowner to spray, so he's gonna spray everything. He's gonna spray it about once a day, once every other day to keep everything killed. But just want to get a good coating on everything, wetting everything down. Any greenery is going to catch it. It's going to soak in, and it'll go straight to the root, kill everything in sight. Especially with the hot mixture that we made, should kill everything. We want to make sure to kill everything before we put that weed barrier fabric put the weed barrier fabric, we got a bunch of live weeds. They're still gonna poke through the bottom of the fabric since they've been here for so long. That's how you deal with the weeds.